Hi everyone, welcome to the third Entwined Bellydance video tutorial. This week we'll be working on the horizontal hip circle or the exterior hip circle movement, which we covered in week 3. So standing in dance posture, bring the feet together under the hips, or in jazz second, just a little bit wider. Lifting the upper back, rolling the shoulders in and down. Imagine the upper back contracting here. Draw the lower belly in so the pelvis is in neutral and the tailbone is down. And we're going to slide the hips from side to side, just like we did the week prior with our horizontal hip figure of 8s. And slide, and slide, and slide, and slide. Now let's go front and back here. So as you draw forward, you're actually going to contract the lower back or the upper glutes here. And then as you draw back, you're going to really contract that lower belly. So try not to tilt as you come backwards and forwards. We're keeping the pelvis in horizontal. So the lower back and the lower belly. So it's going to feel almost like you feel when you're coming into a squat in your yoga. Front, back. Front and back. Front. Try not to move the hands in space. Good. So we've got our side movement and then our front and our back movement. We're going to weave those together to create a horizontal hip circle. Side, front, side, back, or side, front, side, back. As we move downbeat left, 2, 3, 4, or downbeat right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and left, 2, 3, 4, and right, 2, 3, 4, and left, 2, 3, 4, and right, 2, 3, 4. So right now, because we're doing a 4 count, it would be called quarter time. So 4 counts to make up the whole movement. There's 4 parts to this movement. Smoothing it out, 2, 3, 4, and left, 2, 3, 4, and right, 2, 3, 4, and left, 2, 3, 4, and right, 2, 3, 4, and left, 2, 3, 4, and right, 2, 3, 4, and left, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do clockwise, downbeat left, and we're going to make them half time, so we're going to speed them up to a 2 count. There's going to be no alternating now, just all going the same way. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and left, front, right, and left, front, right, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and left, front, right, back, left, front, back. Good, let's try moving the other way, downbeat right, moving anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, starting with quarter time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, front, left, back. And left lower oblique, lower back, right lower oblique, lower belly. It's a lot to say in a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right, front, left, back, and right, front. Imagine you're drawing a circle around the outside of the body. Let's speed it up to a 2 count or a half count. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and right, front, left, back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left. And try and make the circle smooth, so don't make it bigger on the right side just because we're going downbeat right. It should always still be a circle. And right, and around, and around, and around. So a circle's symmetrical. We're not doing an oval or an egg. So we're making this as symmetrical as we can. Okay, let's make it a 4 count, make it slow. So like we did with our horizontal hip figure of 8s last week, we'll bring the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart or under the hips, but not together. So, because if they're together, we're gonna wanna bend into our knees and start to lift our tail. So let's bring our feet apart, make it a bit more relaxed, and we'll go left, front, right, back, left, front, right, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to turn it into an 8 count. 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for the front part. 5, 6, 7, 8 for the back part. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the front. And for the back 4 as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and back. 6, 7, 8. So like all our slow movements, it's more controlled the slower we are. And we can get a little bigger and juicier with it. And let's just bring the hands up into a soft arm wave. Let's go the other way now. Right, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4, and right, front to the left, and left, back to the front. Forward to the front, forward to the back. And then if you want to add that soft arm wave, and press 2, 3, 4, and lift. 6, 7, 8, and press 2, 3, 4, and lift. 6, 7, 8, and press 2, 3, 4, and lift. 6, 7, 8, and press 2, 3, 4, and lift. 6. So if we were doing this, looking at it from what it looks like from the back, so if we're going right to left, yeah, we're going to lift our right arm as we come around to the left and press our right as we move right. 2, 3, 4, around. Because otherwise it gets a little bit confusing. But remembering you can do any variation with these circles. So the hips could start on any of our 4 access points. And going left, front, right now. Left, front, right. And left, front, right. And coming back to the front now. Let's take a benediction hand. We'll go left, front, right, back. And floreo, wrist circle. As we move left to right. 5, 6, now to the other side. So it'll be right back and front, to the left and around. And right to the front, and left and around. And right to the front, and left and around. And right to the front, and left and around. And the other way, left and left and left and left. Wonderful. So you could start your circle front, left, back, right, and front, left, back, right, and front, left, back, right, and front, left, back, right, or front, right, back, left, and front, right, back, left, left and back, right, front, left and back, right, front, left and back, left, front, right and back, left, front, right and back, left, front, right and back, left, front, right. Or the opposite side. Or coming back to our alternating. I hope that's helped with our horizontal hip circle variation, and also just how you combine those movements and some of the techniques, and how the circles can help with your hip figure of eights, and the figure of eights can also help with your circles. So enjoy, and I think in a later video let's break down those hand flurries as well. Namaste.